everybody, this is Stephanie with Sam Designs, and I am just loving these soup can ideas, and I'm here today to show you another one using this cute Santa napkin and what you can give as gifts for the holidays and so much more. So I am taking just one coat of white acrylic paint and painting it all over the cleaned soup can. And this is just your normal size soup can. And I'm going to paint the bottom as well, and then I'm just going to sit this to the side and let it dry for a couple hours. If you're doing multiple, you can set them all out and let them dry for a couple hours and come back and do this second part. And I am going to cut this half of the napkin, and you can save the other half if you have another side that's printed, but in my case I'm just using the one side. And this napkin fits pretty perfect for the length of the soup can, and I'm going to have a little bit of excess left over on the bottom, but I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I am going to paint one coat on the can. So once the white is completely dry, I'm putting one coat of the Mod Podge before I stick the napkin on. I am not putting anything on the back of the napkin because it's thin enough that I know it's going to adhere to the can pretty well. And here, if you have excess, like an overlap, when you wrap it around the can, you can always cut that off. But since I only had a little bit, I just sealed it over with the Mod Podge. And then I'm going to take one other coat, and seal over this. And this will give it a nice glossy finish and protect that napkin a little bit. And then with this, you just want to remember not to over swipe with it, not to give it too many coats at once, because number one, it's delicate because it's a napkin. And number two, sometimes with these prints, you can overpaint them and the colors will bleed. But with this, I didn't have a problem. And I just was careful, and I used my finger to get the bubbles out. And I just went all over the can and kind of folded the bottom over the edge so everything was smooth. And once everything was smooth, I set that down and let it dry before I moved to the next part of my embellishments. So with this, I didn't want to use any of my thick, cute ribbon because the print of the napkin is cute on its own. So I just took a little bit of the twine with a couple bells, and I'm going to tie that to the side of the can. And I just knotted it here in the back and just tied it on just to keep it tight. And then the bells are on there as well. I tied those in a knot, and then I cut off the excess of the twine. So I just had one little embellishment top on the top there. And then I took a piece of my blue spruce tree and just put that in by the bells. And then I took one more little tie for the twine, and I am just tying it in a little bow. So this way the can looks like it's just a little bit accented is all. And then you can put candy in it. If you are in a workspace or you have candy set out for customers on a desk, this is such a cute idea. Or you could put little chocolates in it. If you're having a holiday party, you can put little utensils in it. And there's just so many different options that you can do with these. And it's so festive, and this is the time of year that people are doing things for Secret Santa, so what a great idea. And then this is my poinsettia napkin one that I did. Same idea, and just embellished it a little different. So hope you can give them a try, and send me a picture if you do. Merry Christmas.